And we have breaking news coming in right now. India is evacuating its citizens from multiple nations, citizens from Germany and South Africa and UK have been evacuated. MEA is saying that over 400 Indians have also been evacuated from Sri Lanka, it seems. So, as we know, Sri Lanka has been battered by floods after we saw this cyclonic storm, and it seems that India has evacuated its citizens, and also citizens from Germany and South Africa and UK have been evacuated from Sri Lanka after the floods. Joining us right now is India Today Global's Pranay Upadhyay. Pranay, do tell us what's the situation there. And of course, India, along with many other countries, has now decided to evacuate their citizens. Clearly, the situation in Sri Lanka must be worsening.
Absolutely, Anjali. The situation remains tense in Sri Lanka in the aftermath of the Cyclone Ditwa. And as per the latest information issued by the Sri Lankan Disaster Management Center, around over 200 people, like precisely 212 people have been killed and around 218 are still missing since Thursday across the island nation in the impact of the cyclone-induced rainfall, floods and landslides. And as you mentioned, that around 400 Indians who were stranded in Sri Lanka, they have been evacuated via the two special flights conducted by the Indian Air Force. The C-130J of the Indian Air Force took off with around 215 Indians, and on board IL-76, another transport aircraft of the Indian Air Force, around 250 individuals, they also came out. So definitely around 400 Indians, those who were stranded there, they have been safely evacuated. And the government of India, via the Indian mission in Colombo, has assured that any Indian who is in distress, who is in duress, who is in need of help, should immediately contact the Indian High Commission there, and we are there to help them out. And any Indian who is stranded there will be safely evacuated and brought back to country.
Right, Pranay. The situation in Sri Lanka, of course, is getting dire by the minute. But can you tell us a little bit more about how the entire process is being conducted, and what about the other countries? What is the decision taken by the other countries as far as their citizens are concerned?
No, obviously, India remained the first responder. We are the big country, and we have seen in the past as well that whenever there is a humanitarian crisis or any natural disaster, India comes fast as a first responder. And as for the Indian naval ship INS Vikrant also dispatched the two helicopters in the civil aid of the Sri Lankan authorities. Besides that, the two special sorties which took off from India with the aid material and relief material to help the Sri Lankan government, and brought back two flights came with the Indian citizens who were stranded there. And besides that, as a practice, whenever India carried out the evacuation flights, we have brought back the citizens from other countries as well. But the other countries are also mulling over the possibilities and options how to get their citizens back to safety.
Right. Thank you, Pranay, for all those details.